Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's now second and 6.
From the gun, here's Tua. Godwin working the right side. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Handoff, Gibbs running left. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate. So much more difficult for the defense.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Solo left Zion.
A shotgun snap from Tua. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Third, they need 1.
All right.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. First down and more inside the 30. And he'll take this one in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Carolina. And a touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Boswell adds the extra point. And the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Horn now to return it.
The Bears take over first and
10. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Gun.
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and
2. Get set. 180.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That's caught downfield by Smith. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Chicago.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll be marked out the 45-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Here we go.
First down, Chicago.
11 Thomas.
Burrow working in the pistol. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first downs.
It's a gain of 10.
They'll come up here first and 10. Play action now. It's Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. he will score! Tyler Conklin, touchdown Chicago. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
Well, Mike, I know I might be a little biased toward the position, but I'm happy to see them go his way early on National Tight Ends Day. And, of course, they're happy to go his way early and often in just about any.
That ties the game at 7. Mitch Wisniewski set the
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Now, after that last play, we have an injured bear on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. On first down, Tagovailoa. Open man, downfield, he's got his tight end Goddard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
Didn't take them long to get down to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Ready.
Toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. Tremendous pursuit. They force him out of bounds behind the line. It'll be a loss of 3 on the play.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're going to get you down for a loss. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Rosebud.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Oswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Horn now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. Over the middle, he's got Burton. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 33 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He's got it at the 7, and he's in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Bears. Out comes Sly for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
That's good.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Now a first down throw for Tua. This one on target to Godwin. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Pick up there of 13. It's good for a Panther first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So after one, knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter, as they've got it with first and 10. Now Gibbs. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right past the line of scrimmage. From the 41, here's second and 9. Here's Tungo Bailoa. That's caught left side by Donald. And they bring him inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 20. It's a Carolina first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5 with his second down.
Watch it, Oscar.
Back to throw is Tua. Quickly to the outside and complete. This drive is going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he'll take this down to about the 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Ready, shot? Out, out.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's into the end zone. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Panthers. for him in the game, number 14 on the year. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his second miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Returning is Tutu Atwell. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll manage only a couple. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. To the sideline and hauled in by Smith. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now a toss to the left. Here comes Hall. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. Panthers will take over here just shy of the 30.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He gets free. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one. And now 15 for the year.
Bears 14.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Atwell. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
I'm wondering. 11, MT, take. Big 13.
Burrow now to throw on first down.
That's good for the Bears. First down.
Here we go.
A 28-yard gain.
Handoff. Here comes Hall. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It will set up 2nd down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And he's very close to a touchdown. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, as that catch gets him a first down.
First and goal, Chicago.
Right, 80.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He puts it up, and it's caught. Smith. Touchdown, Chicago. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
This is fielded inside the 5. Whoa! Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Here's 2. The second down throw is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. He's got it. That's Burks. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, here's Tua. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. They're going to work this down inside the 45. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. He'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
A shotgun snap to Tua. Godwin working the right side. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Throwing is Tua. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go.
A first down throw for Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Here's Hall. He'll manage to get to the 33. It was Morrow there to bring him down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 5 yards on the play.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That one caught by Smith. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball down.
Overcoming in a flash, and he lost the football. The Panthers have it. And he's going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Let's get this point.
On for the extra point is Boswell. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good.
Panthers 34, Bears 21. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Horn now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow working in the pistol. First down throw there is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but
Here we go.
listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Second down, Burrow. He's going to take a shot down the field. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step one. I promise you step two on that sideline.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at the 23.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Gibbs is in for a touchdown. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Landon Dickerson, guilty on that one. Boswell now for the extra point. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Horn now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go.
On first down, Burrow. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Burrow here on second down. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Chicago.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Man in motion is Smith. On first and 10, Burrow. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a second down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's taken down just shy of midfield. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Come on, ready?
Burrow. Open man, Devontae Smith. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance. That's just too much much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. And you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. Big 13. Big 13.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now from the 9, it'll be second and goal. To throw is Burrow. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Mike Evans. Touchdown Bears. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Now return coming from the 7. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
All right, come on.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They hand it to Gibbs. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Panthers. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. On for the extra point is Boswell. He knocks it through. Panthers will extend this third quarter lead.
Panthers 48, Bears 28.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Horn now to return it. First and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now, Burrow. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's good for 27 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. 11, top.
Trying the left side, here's Hall. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the third quarter of play.
One, ready?
First and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. This one caught left side by Evans. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Again, here's Hall. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He's going to go backward. Taken down at the 6.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Man in motion is Smith. Throwing here on third and goal.
This is a really popular concept on third down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. But give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They wrapped.
And that is hard on fourth and goal. They got it. Devontae Smith, touchdown Chicago. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 9.
Tua gonna throw. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a Carolina first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running it.
And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Carolina. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And in this fourth quarter. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Atwell. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Open man is Smith. He's got him. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Gun.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. A throw downfield, caught by Burton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Stop.
Burrow now. Forced out wide. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll be third down.
Is this stop?
Now, Burrow. Open man is Lazard. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Alan Lazard. Touchdown, Bears. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Now another shot here at the PAT. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
Bears 42. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll start at the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready. Ready, team.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. Not much there, maybe a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 31, here is second and 8. Handoff, Gibbs running left. Threw him up the sideline at the It's good for a Panther first down.
At the 48-yard line.
The charisma at stake when you win your prime.
Get set. Ready, team.
Here's Gibbs. Not much happening there. Just a short game. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. A minute 57 to go in the game. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. A buck 54 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
Solo left Zion.
Bill drops to throw. Short throw taken in by Goddard. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Looks like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Panthers are winners, as we say so long from Uptown Charlotte.